Hi, I'm Shannon Register with Register Real Estate Advisors in Spring, Texas, here with you for another edition of Whiteboard Monday. And today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about commercial property. Whether you need to buy a commercial property or lease a commercial property space, or if you have commercial property or potential commercial property that you want to sell, there are a few things that you're going to look for in your realtor, and I want to go over those with you real quick. Just one of the main points is your two databases for commercial real estate in the Houston area. Whenever you're using a realtor, you want to make sure that they have access to both LoopNet and HAR's Commercial Gateway. Both of these are outside of our traditional residential housing MLS system, and these have all of the commercial properties listed. It also helps us pull the comparables so that we can see what properties have sold that we can compare your property to figure out pricing and market value. So you want to make sure that your realtor has access to those databases. There are all different types of commercial property. I don't know if you've ever thought about that if you've never purchased commercial property, but there is land, and in order for it to be commercial property, that land usually has to be unrestricted. Sometimes you'll see houses that are commercial properties, and they were homes years ago, but then the HOA dismantled, and it's now an unrestricted area, and you can bring in business to those homes now. So land, unrestricted land. You've got industrial buildings, industrial warehouses. There's also office spaces that you can rent or purchase, and sometimes those are, and also healthcare facilities. So sometimes those are freestanding, like we talked about. A house could be an old house that was converted to like a speech therapy center. Could be freestanding. You can also have freestanding office buildings and medical complexes. Could be a strip mall. Here at RREA, we're in a strip center, and our anchor store is Specs. So sometimes you can be in a retail strip mall. You could be in a high-rise or a condominium or converted homes. There are also farm and ranch or agricultural types of commercial real estate. There are hotels and motels. Sometimes people will call and want to purchase a hotel or motel. Those are great for having some extra income. It's very similar to having rental properties. There's also sports and entertainment facilities. So like your movie theater, when it goes up for sale, would fall under sports and entertainment. Special purpose. Like an example of special purpose would be when the U.S. Postal Center sells off one of their buildings. That would be a special purpose facility. And then there's also mobile home parks, which are usually large lots of land and sometimes still have the mobile homes on them, but they usually already have the septic or water system set up. So when you're looking at commercial properties, you can lease or rent a space, or you can purchase the property. So you want to think about what sort of business you're going to have and whether it's going to be viable for you to own the property or better for you just to rent it for several years. A lot of times the minimum amount of time that you can rent a commercial property is going to be 5 years. And if you have any sort of commercial property to sell, here at RREA we do that as well. We list all of our commercial properties in both the LoopNet and Commercial Gateway databases. That's just a little bit of information for you on commercial properties, both selling and buying commercial properties. Thanks for joining us for another week of Whiteboard Monday.